Good day, everyone. I'm Vanzia Adrian Santiago, and today we'll be having a video tutorial on how to make a form using Visual Studio. Actually, this is our prelim exam, so our output is supposed to look like this. So we have this form, which has this menu strip, basic. We have basic form and dataset form, and under dataset form we have customer and product. So let us create that first. Open your Visual Studio. Let us create a new project. So we already have this Visual Basic, Windows, then Desktop. We will choose Windows Form App. It's already here. As you can see, it's our recent project template. So let us choose this. Click Next, and let's rename this as CSP exam, CSP output rather. CSP is our subject, client server programming. Create. It's taking a couple minutes, so I'll try to speed this part up if I can later. So creating project. So we have our form here. Let's open the toolbox and click auto hide so we can see it. According to our template, we must have basic and dataset. So let's search for the menu strip. Place that there. Let's have basic, and here we will have dataset. Under dataset, we will have customer and product. So let's open Solution Explorer and change this. Let's rename this as menu form. This menu. As you can see, it's already been renamed. Let us now create let us add a form, a new form, Windows form. So go to project and select add form, Windows form. Click this form, Windows form, and let's change this to basic. Add. So we already have our basic design here. Spin that. So for our basic template, we have this. We should follow this. We have the label for enter student number, the text field, student name, the course, year, subjects, and the details. So I'll be fast forwarding this part of the video later. Let's try to create this first. So in this part, we have placed labels. These are labels, text fields or text box. Then we have the group box. We have placed four group box. One for details, course, one for year, and one for subjects. We have under course, inside the course group box, we have placed radio buttons for the following 5 courses, and 4 radio buttons for 4 years. Next, under subjects, we will choose the checkbox for the subjects. So let me make that small. Let's rename this as programming 1. You can have the option of finding the tool that you need here and dragging that one and dropping here, or in my case, I'm just simply copying and pasting it to reduce the time for dragging the item. So OOP. So name that as Android. And this one as client server. Next, we'll have the data structure. Okay, seems to be fine. And we have the display button. So choose the button. Let's resize that. It's a little bit big. There. So display. Okay. Under details group box, we have the following. So that's a lot of labels. Let's look for labels. Let's copy and paste it again. Oops. Yeah, there we go. So this is for the list of subjects. Student number. Student name. Here we have horse and year. For label 7, let's rename that as list of subjects. And display. I'll just adjust this for a bit. Let's adjust. There we go. Then let's adjust details. Is it the same? Okay, that's good enough. Okay, let's go back to details group box. Let's place another label. Align that one. Copy and paste for the following. Course for year. For the list of subjects, we have the rich text box. So let's look. There we go. This is rich text box. Let's enlarge there, and we will rename these labels. So display student here. student here, display name here, and display course here, display here. It's a small letter, so number. Okay, so as you can see, we already have our basic form. What we will be doing now is to rename okay, we will rename this text field its name here. So I already have a sample made before, so we will be using the label names I've created for them. Student number, name, so this is text box, TB is for text box, student name, number rather, number, then TB text box for student number. Why not? It's the same. So TB student name. Don't forget to keep saving your file now and then, okay? So under course, let us also rename the buttons. For course BSIT, let's rename the radio button RB BSIT, RB BSCS, RB BLIS, RB ASOC IT, RB ASOC. ASOC is associate, ASOC CS. Is it the same? Okay. So for year, let us also rename that as RBY1, RB year 1, RB year 2, RB year 3, and RB year 4. So for the subjects, we will have CB for checkbox, Prog 1, Programming 1, CBOOP, CB and for CB Android. What's going on? I double click. Let's go back. This is supposed to be CB CS. CBDS. Okay. Then we will also rename this as LB S name, LBL label, LBL S name, student number. LBL S name, LBL course, LBL year. For this one, we have RTB for rich text box, RTB list. Okay, so we've already renamed the things that we need. Let us now double click this display, the display button. And what we're going to do now is we want our input to show here. So let's try starting this. Oh, it's not shown. Hang on. Let's show that later. So for now, let us input the code needed. This code is for student name and student number. So we have LBL S number text equals to TB text box student number dot text LBL S name dot text TB is equal to TB student name dot text. Since we're done with that, let us proceed to the radio button for course. So this is course. Radio button. Course radio button. If RB if RBBS so that's BSIT RBBS BSIT is checked, meaning the radio button is ticked. Then LBL course text is equal to the SIT and the F. If RBBSCS is checked, then LBL course dot text is equal to BSCS. If RBBLIS bliss dot check, then label course dot text is equal to BLIS. We have RB so IT is checked, then label course text is equal to a SOC IP. If RB SOC CS is checked, then LBL course dot text is equal to a SOC CS. We already have the code for the output of student name and student number and the course radio button. Next, we will have the code for the year radio button. So if RB year 1 is checked, LBL year text is equal to first year. If RB year 1, year 2 checked, then LBL year text is equal to second year. RB year 3 is checked, then label year text is equal to third year. If RB year 4 is checked, then LBL year dot text is equals to is this showing fourth year? Okay, we're done with the radio button for year. Let us now proceed to the list of subjects. Which text box for list of subjects. So here we have if checkbox for programming 1 is checked, then RTB list text is equals to programming 1 oh wait, it is not equal to which text RTB list append text ampersand VB CRLF. Okay, so it's supposed to be period. Okay, so if CD checkbox OOP is checked, then RTB list append text OOP ampersand VBCRL. If CD and Android is checked, then RTB list then text. What we'll be showing here is Android. Ampersand VVCRL. If CB checkbox client server CBCS check, then RTBLS, then text client server. If CB data structures is checked, then RTBList append here is the dot, append text data structure. So VBCRL again. So that's it. I actually forgot something. That's for radio button for year. What's the radio button for year? There should be RTB here. RTBList clear. So let's copy that and paste it again. No, that's it. So it should only be here. Okay, so we already have those codes. So what we'll be doing next, we're already done with the basic form. According to our template, there should be two forms that we'll be creating under the menu form. So let's create now the data set. So this is the instructions on creating the data set and the customer and product form. Let us now look for the MySQL command line client. I'll just input my password, and then we need to create a sales database. Since it already exists, so let's create a new one so I can show you how to create your database. Sales2, use Sales2, then create table customer, create table customer, I actually already have the code for this on my notepad. So we have customer. The required fields are primary keys, not auto increment. All integer attributes should be int 20, and attributes with string are varchar 20. So we have the field name as cust ID, int 20, and not null, so it wouldn't be blank. Next we have cust name varchar 20, customer address cust address varchar 20, customer contact contact integer, so let's have that as int 20. and primary key, which is the cost ID. Okay. Let us now insert values to our field names. Insert into customer values. So we have 11 EJ Kalashao and 522020. 522020. Next we have 222, that is for Ian and Kalashao as well. Number 515 for 040. Next we have 333 Amor Manila and 5237891. 52378. It's a double 7. 523789. Okay. Next, we will create the product table. Create table product. So product ID, integer 20, not null. Product name, varchar 20. The description, varchar, that's 20 as well. So selling price, here as you can see there's a decimal point and there's decimal values, 2 decimal points. So selling price double 5 and 2. Next we have man code, that's varchar, the varchar 20, and the primary key, which is the prod ID. Okay, so we will now be inserting values into product table. Insert product values. 101 safeguard, 500 grams of 500 grams original. This original 42.00 and PG 08. Next we have 102, that's Palmolive, 10, it's lavender, and that's 8 pesos. And man code is PAL01, comma. Lastly, we have 103, that's Rejoice. Rich, 6 pesos. So that's 6 pesos. UN 67. UN 67. Are we missing something? So 101 safeguard, 500G original, 42 pesos PG08, and also Palmolive. Then Lavender 8 pesos Palm01. Rejoice Rich 6 pesos on 67. Okay, so we've already created our database. Let us return. Let's minimize this first. Let's now return to the Visual Studio. Next, we will go to Project. Add new data source. Let's create first the form for customer. Form and customer. Okay, so we already have customer. Next, let us go to project again. Project, add new data source, database, dataset, localhost sales 1. Yes. Localhost root. So database name is sales2. Okay. Okay, next. So under tables, let's check this too. Finish. After choosing your database, it should show up here. So click this arrow. Let's make this smaller. Click and drag the customer table. Let's place it here and resize the form. So we have the customer. Then go to project again, add form, Windows, rename it as product, add, and click and drag the product table here. So let's resize the form again. It's enough to show. Oops. Wait, hang on. It's enough to show the entire table. So here. Next, we should go back to the menu form. Click basic. In order to show the basic form when we click it under the menu form, let's have basic show. Let us now try to run our program. We have now our form, and if we click the basic form appears. So if I input a pseudo student number, BSIT, 4th year, client server, it appears here. What if I input new details? So let us uncheck this. Android, 2nd year, and yes, 999. See, it works. However, the dataset, it doesn't work yet. So in order to show that, let's go to customer form. Let's go to the double click the table. Go to menu form, design, click dataset and double click customer. Let's have customer form, show. So if I start the program, dataset customer, it should show customer. There we go. We have now the customer form. Now let us create the product form. Go to project, then add form, product form. As you notice, I've changed the name of customer and product form since I encountered some errors earlier. So go to data sources, drag and drop product table. Let's resize the table and the form. Let's save. Then go back to menu form. Double click product form, show. So if we start the program, it should, and go to dataset and product, it should show the product form. Okay, so there you have it. Basic, this is the basic form. If we input the student number and the name, the SIT 4th year, it appears. And if we go back to dataset, click customer, we have the customer form and the product form. And that's it. That's how you create a form with menu. So thank you for listening. That is all for the video tutorial.